Hi, my Scorpios. Welcome to your October monthly zodiac sign reading. I'm Christine. We are going to get started. Just an alert, if you hear any jingles, any water drinking, those are my wiener dogs in the background. Hopefully they will not bark like they did in some other videos. But as I shuffle, I quickly want to remind you to trust your intuition, practice discernment. Know that energies are fluid and people have free will, and if it doesn't resonate, then don't take it along with you. I hope you all have been doing well. We are approaching your season very, very soon. You may be feeling the rumbles of the Plutonian energy heading this way. I don't know why I'm saying like it's nearby. We just had Pluto turn retrograde. But I've been feeling the energy, and we have the first new moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio in your sign. So I feel like apart from October being transformative, November is going to be as well. So Scorpio season as usual. Let's dive in and see what messages the universe has for you for October. What messages does the universe have for my Scorpios, please? What do they need to know for October? We have She-Wolf, Unleash the Wild Within. A lot of wolves have been appearing in the readings. It's almost that Aries energy I get about staying true to who you are, not losing yourself, especially in dynamics and relationships. Oh, this seems so, I forgot the sign, but this seems so reminiscent of another sign, maybe an Earth. We got the Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. We also had this in the weekly energy reading for the week of October 10th. Drum, dream and journey. Ooh, you guys are doing a lot of healing in your dream state. Protection guardian, drop your shields. Direction guardian, choose your path. Holy crap, I'm getting so much. I feel like I need to write it down. Wow, I feel like for October, many of you are going to be contending with patterns coming up for healing. This has been a theme with many of the fixed signs. Some of you are getting messages through your dream states. You're healing. You're literally integrating and healing during your sleep. You may be meeting up with ancestors, especially ones that you have known or have known about in this lifetime. Think grandparents, uncles, aunts, extended family, and those further back. They're helping you right now. We have animals. Eagle. It looks like a bull or a cow of sorts. A lion. Armadillo, snake, turtle, lizard. So if they resonate, it could have meaning for you. I feel like there's been a redirection, a rerouting. Some of you are very much, with this energy, I got guarded. But I'm sensing it's more like hermiting. Some of you are very much, you retracted your energy. You're like a little scorpion under a rock. Right now, many of you are taking time out for yourself. There's a lot of integrating, healing, things coming up, and you're working through wounds and traumas at this time. I feel like as a result of this, it's kind of giving you a different shift, or will be giving you a different shift in October. Almost like when you take a compass and you try to locate where you are and it, toggles. It's that way. That's a sensation that I get. Some of you have been getting indications of this, puzzle pieces through your dream state, through the different dreams that you're having. Also ancestral visitation and visitations from other people in your family. Some of you are traveling because we have dream and journey. Some of you are traveling and meeting your spirit guides, animal spirits and animal guides. I sense strong shaman presence here. There's a lot of winged creatures. To me, I feel like you've been receiving a lot of messages, but it's been on the down low. It's not like, okay, I'm going to pick up a phone and call that person. It's not that type of practical communication. This is more hidden. Like, these are messages from your guides, from ancestors. Perhaps that's why many of you have taken the time out. Your ancestors, you're being guided right now. It's a rerouting. You're at a juncture, I feel, in October, because many of you, I don't know where the sun is in your house, I know we've had several transits, but I know you're right before. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't talk. We have Libra and then Scorpio. So your season is next. And so a lot of you are really coming down to the finish line before your annual solar return comes. This is a chance for regeneration, for rebirth, replenishment. I feel like you are about to do something very, I'm not going to say drastic, but there's something very different about your energy. Something that you've learned, that you've been healing. These are wounds in the family. Addictions, boundary issues, speaking up. Assertiveness, assertive communication. It's like holding your truth, because the bottom of the deck of this oracle deck, we have She-Wolf, Unleash the Wild Within. Some of you may have Aries in your chart. Again, these cards do not have zodiac sign readings, but I always get them. I always get Earth with the Elder card. And I'm getting air. But here I get the fixed signs. This reminds me of, it could be the wheel, but also the World card. But I do get the wheel in a sense. You see it? Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. Perhaps not just when we enter your upcoming season in a few weeks, but with the next lunation cycle in your sign, there's going to be a major shift. You're being guided, protected. I feel like you're being ramped up and beefed up, if you will, with energy, with protection, with guidance, and just stability to prepare you, because I'm just getting a strong sense that your journey is about to take a different turn in your life, a different soul path. And it's because of what you've been doing to heal this. Aries is the sign that rules over the first house. In traditional astrology, it's also ruled by Mars. And Scorpio was traditionally ruled by Mars. Oh my gosh, I'm mixing everything up, you guys. This is sad because even though Mercury has gone direct, we're still in the shadow period and it's still affecting me. I feel like it's almost like a rebirth. Do you see this? And there is a directional here, like a mapping of sorts. And this is the full moon. And we just had a full moon in Aries. And I feel like that brought a lot of illumination, particularly since that lunation that we had 2 days ago at the time of this filming. That really focused on relationships and finding yourself and asserting yourself in your relationships. And it was conjunct Chiron, which is retrograde in Aries right now and opposing Venus. So there's a strong healing element. A lot of relationships are really pointing to different wounds and triggers to heal at this moment. So some relationships will be mended. And I'm sensing here, it's like you have found yourself, your voice, who you are, and you're letting that out. You know, the howl? That's a form of healing of the throat chakra, of expression, of self-liberation, of agency, and of reclaiming your power and sense of who you are. It's like, I'm not hiding no more. I need to be who I am. I need to pursue what it is that I'm here to do. And some of you are going to be taking a completely different path than what you're doing now. We, of course, don't have cups energy here, but I've gotten relationships with just about every sign, most every sign. But I feel like this is speaking to your mission on earth, your life purpose, what you're here to do. And I'll say, not to make it so big, we have all, different things that we do in life that can contribute to this. It doesn't have to be just something one, but I feel like the energy here, it's like you found a new direction, or you're finding, or will be going into a new direction. Something about winged creatures, because there's feathers here. I mean, it could be from chickens. I don't know what feathers these are. I cannot tell if any of you know. But I strongly feel there's a lot about movement. This is something that happens pretty quickly. Then you realize it may be a specific epiphany that you receive in your dream state. Also, through angels, I'm getting, there's, what's her name? Archangel Haniel, and through these winged creatures. And also we've got obviously the lion and the cow or a bull. Wow. I feel like you're ready. It's like no more dimming my light. Some of you have been preparing for this for ages, for a long time. It's been cyclical. There's a lot of like wheels. We've got this drum circle, and then we have literally, this looks like the wheel of fortune in the tarot card. Destined changes, I feel like, are coming. And of course, I'm going to pull tarot later, but destined changes are coming. Many of you have learned and have really learned to heal. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to get this out. You have been healing codependency, enmeshment, and boundaries have been pivotal. I see that with the turtle and with the armadillo. Another sign got this. And the snake is very transformative. Some of you are releasing old you, shedding your old skin of who you were because of all the work that you have been doing. Some of you have been out. Like, I feel like I was going to say like out of touch with humanity, but not in the way that you think. Literally, many of you have retracted your energy to a hermit-like state and been really trying to conserve where you put your time, your energy, your effort. And many of you have been spending more time introspecting, contemplating, reflecting, just integrating. This is a big change coming for you all. Big change. I don't think you all realize this. This wasn't what you set out, and things just changed directions. Some of you are parting ways with people in your life. And that's precisely something that you healed and that you've come to learn. Some of you will not be, and these are all relationships, I'll say. Some of you will not be in relationships that you are now, and you feel them already. That's the thing. Okay, let's continue on. I'm gonna move these up here. Oh, I spent a minute on these. Oh, these are peacocks. So peacocks may be, well, peacock feathers. They may have a special meaning for you. I feel like this taps into Taurus energy. I don't know why. I don't know if a peacock is associated with Taurus, but there's something about the beauty of this bird, especially the male bird. I think the male is the one that's colorful. But I feel like it's in relation to your worth and your values. Some of you, your values have shifted dramatically in this last cycle that you've just, or you're about to complete. Your values have shifted. What you wanted before, it's no longer resonating. You've come full circle. And you're the next sign in this direction, guardian, right? I feel like this is going to be a really momentous time where you're going to actually have the ability to make this change. Okay. What other messages does the universe have, please, for my Scorpios for the month of October? What else do my Scorpios need to know, please? I have my eyes closed, you all, so I didn't see any of them that came. It's only when I opened my eyes. I've got this one. I remember Aquarius got this. Narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. Okay, apologies for the squeaks of my chair. We got protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. You know what's interesting? I felt so guided when I looked at this peacock person. I'm like, this looks like an angel to me. And I felt strong angelic presence. And that's why I got Archangel Haniel. She is the Archangel of fertility, the female reproductive system, menstruation, sexuality, sexual power, but also throat chakra, speaking, communicating, and healing that. Some of you are learning to speak up strongly. I keep getting like an Aries vibe. Some of you, and of course, Aries is not an air sign, or it doesn't even rule the third house or communication, but Aries, they have no problem. They're a fire sign, and they're the first sign of the astrological wheel. And they have many Aries that I know have no problems just speaking whatever it is that's on their mind. We have infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. There's a strong correlation here with the gratitude, and this is already well known. I'm not going to get much into it, but gratitude, there's a positive relationship. The more you express your appreciation and how grateful you are for the things that you already have in your life, the more abundance you call in, because you're focusing your energy on what you have, on what's going well for you, even if there's things that you want. And many of you have been really doing this inner work, have been really shifting. As a result, this has shifted, I feel, your soul path. You're being given and being provided a new opportunity. There's a lot of apples. Well, I'm assuming they're apples. They're red. To me, this signifies like a harvest season, right? Right now we're in the fall, where a lot of apples here in North America are being harvested. So this could be happening soon, where you are realizing what abundance means to you and where you want to go. You're also receiving many blessings and signs. This looks like Archangel Michael too. With the purple, it looks like the purple crystal in the sword. Some of you, okay, so metaphorically, you have dream and journey, right? This could be a little spiritual journey that you are going to embark upon, like a change in your soul path, and also dream journeying as well. But I'm also getting Jupiter energy, Sagittarius, 9th house energy. Some of you are going to literally be taking a trip. It could be Japan. This looks like Japanese architecture, and this looks like perhaps, I was going to say a geisha, but I don't think with the dress it's a geisha, but that looks like a cherry blossom too. Anyway, some of you may be strongly connected to Japan, or may have Japanese ancestry, or be related in some way and connected to that land, or have a past life there. You resonate strongly, or you're learning Japanese. There's something about travel for you all. You may be wanting to work with specific teachers or beings. Perhaps some of you are interested in Reiki, a Japanese energy healing form, right? With Mikao Usui. There's like a gentleness, a peacefulness that's emanating, like a knowing. I feel like you are going to embark on a pilgrimage. I'm getting strong shamanic energy here. Some of you are going to be traveling. It could be local. It could literally be through your dreams to connect with ancestors who are guiding you. But you're going to be traveling, or will have opportunities to travel, or that's something that you want to manifest in October. Perhaps for the coming months. It doesn't necessarily have to take place in October. But this is going to be a part of your spiritual growth in the direction that you're being pivoted towards. Because we have a lot of animals of flight here. We got angels, winged creatures, and then all these other birds and other winged creatures. Okay, we are going to continue on. Let me move the camera down so you all can see. We're going to use the Numinous Astrology Oracle deck, see what other signs and information we can get for what's coming up for you all. You guys always get these big, life-changing readings compared to some of the other signs. It's just so deep and transformative. I'm like, damn, this is literally, some of you may be contemplating at this time, I'm not resonating with what I'm doing. I don't feel like this is the right path for me. I want to do something deeper. Some of you do dreams, work with dreams. I don't know the official name of people that do the dream interpreters, I got dream weaver. I've never heard of that. You just, there's a lot of things that you do in the sleep state, in the altered subconscious, you could say. It doesn't have to be altered. Some of you like travel through time, are able, what is it, hypnotherapy, past life regression? You're able to, and maybe are interested in that. Okay. What other messages does the universe have, please, for my Scorpios for October? What else do my Scorpios need to know? Are you for real? We got one card. Your two other fellow water signs, Cancer and Pisces, got like a crap load of cards. We have the numinous mystery at the bottom of the deck. The unknown, the unknowable, ESP, psychic abilities, the cosmos, universal truth, oneness, source, the unnameable, shadow work, inner knowing, tingling, ghosts, other worlds, space, enigmas, occult, intuition. So this is a unique, obviously non-astrological related card in this deck. Again, this is the energy I felt with the dream and some of the pathways that are opening up for you. There's a semblance, there's like a strong pull of wanting to go deeper. And I feel like the work you've been doing, the time away from energies around you. Some of you are literally like hiding. It almost may seem like people may have said, where are you? It seems like you've gone into hiding. Because you've been connecting. Some of you maybe have strong aspects of the 12th house in your natal chart. Really getting to know and explore more of your spiritual side. 5th house, passion. Performance, entertainment, creativity, costume, play, love affairs, joy, pleasure, parties, children, humor, romance, and disco ball. This is generally the house that Leo rules, 5th house, right? Which is, so this could definitely be related to what you do in this world. Again, your passion, your purpose. Well, we have, I said passion, so right here. And 5 does denote changes, and I'm getting that here. Some of you are rethinking what it is that you really want to do, what brings you a lot of joy in life. Some of you are very much working with these healing of ancestral patterns on your inner child, because the 5th house also rules the inner child. Some of you may be branching out on your own. It also rules entrepreneurship and business, owning your own business. Some of you are going back to your childhood and what brought you joy. It's almost like going full circle. You know when you take a clock and you rewind it and you go back in time? I'm seeing that right now. Some of you may be going back and delving deep and remembering, what did I used to do as a child? What did I enjoy? What did I like? It's helping you gain clarity and also start to put together some puzzle pieces that you are receiving from beyond. I feel strongly like the messages you are getting, they're happening a lot in your dream state. Okay, let's get into some tarot and see what messages pop out. October, you're going to be, I feel, prompted with some type of decision or some information to make that is going to help you decide what pathway to go. And again, this could have anything to do or concern your 5th house passions, pleasures, creativities, but I feel also it has to do with relationships. I just got, from looking at those, which I don't usually do, these figures. I guess they look like glyphs that many of you are going to be ending or releasing people in your life as you switch or change paths. Okay. What messages, please, does the universe have for my Scorpios? Oh my goodness. Cards are falling. It was like a chunk. Both of them were chunks of cards, not one card. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. This resonates with a new journey, a new form of stability that's more balanced. I feel like this is more in line with what you want. I'm going to move these cards up. Okay. We have the World card. You all, I mentioned this in the beginning when I said the World and then the Wheel of Fortune. The World card represents a cycle ending. Knight of Wands is fire energy. King of Cups, Cancer. Water 2, the Empress, Libra or Taurus. The Lovers, Gemini energy. 2 of Cups. Okay. 10 of Pentacles, Earth. Can I fit them all in here? I'm going to see if I can fit them all in here so you can see them. Okay, this one's a little bit to the side, but I think you can see it. Okay, complete cycle in your life is coming to an end. We already mentioned that. You all are about to enter your season. Your birthdays are right around the corner. And I feel like there's, wow. There's just movement towards, there's a complete shift right now. It's like a shift to self, to, first I'm getting like there's a shift to your passions, what you really care about, and really going within. There's a sense of, because you're about to birth something new, you're about to create something, and this is coming from your intuition, you're receiving this from your spiritual team. These are messages. I want to say a passionate new beginning is coming. But I feel like this has to do with your, again, 5th house pleasures, because Knight of Wands includes Aries, Leo, Sag, but I feel like this has to do with your own creative endeavors, what makes you get up in the morning, what you can do without getting paid, that type of thing. Although I feel like this may be something that you will receive compensation for. It could be part of your work. Everything is coming from within, that fire, that spark. The more you go within, the more you take care of yourself. It's almost like the bigger the flames. You're getting ready. It's almost like the cycle is preparing you. It's interesting because we got the World and then literally the World. So again, this could denote travel. You could be thinking of moving. There's a sense of replenishment here. Look at all the water we have right here. Many of you are getting very much in touch. You're going to have like a release. I feel floodgates. Some of you may have been crying or will be. It's a complete release. And fire, for me, that's depicted by the Knight of Wands, is speaking to a lot of the transmutation of these patterns, ancestral patterns that are coming up. Fire is super alchemizing, and I feel like you're going to be able to manipulate it in a very positive way to use it for your benefit. It's going to strengthen. I feel like your sacral chakra is balancing very nicely after this healing. It's going to feel like a potent rejuvenation. I'm getting sexual power as well, like a reclaiming, a strength. There's a lot of nurturing, loving, self-care energy that I'm feeling from here. And this is definitely about stability of a relationship. Many of you are in partnerships right now, or this could be something that's coming. But I feel like this new you, I have to say it, this is like a new you, the World card, this cycle, because of everything you've integrated, what you're learning, what you've healed, it's made you just see the world differently, through a different lens. It's almost like some people will not recognize you, or your vibration may have changed. You may have seen people kind of moving away because you're no longer doing the same. Sorry, y'all. You may not be doing the same things that you used to, or connecting. And it may be causing people to just move away. Again, this speaks to the balance. I feel like many of you are balancing your life, but I also feel like this is a long-term committed partnership coming. There's stability coming. There's a lot of stability, and it has to do with you finding yourself. I keep coming back to the wolf. There's a strong need to focus on you in October, especially if you're in partnerships. This is the hard part because there's a balance, I know, and a compromise and a reciprocity that comes with any relationships that you're in. And this is definitely speaking to a soulmate, very deep relationship. It's romantic, but I feel like you needed to find yourself within. Some of you are already in this relationship and you're heading towards stability. It could, again, financial wealth, abundance has how you define it, but it's going to be long-term stability, security, commitment. Things are going to improve. There's going to be a balance. For those of you not in partnerships, this is coming. For those interested. For those not, you're simply balancing within yourself, your feminine and your masculine energies. And that in itself is going to call in the abundance. You had that earlier. There it is. Hold on. Let me get the card. Infinite abundance is pouring into your life. Let me move this and I'll put it here. This 10 of Pentacles is the abundance. You see that big ass pentacle right there? That to me speaks of being grounded, stable, secure, the root chakra. Some of you are calling that in by focusing on yourself, really tapping into what it is you want. And as soon as you step into this new pathway, you are going to call in this soulmate. You are going to meet them on your path. And again, for others, this is going to simply be a balancing within. For those of you not looking, it's going to be very different because, of course, there's not just one Scorpio out there. This is simply a balancing of the love, of your self-love and of your feminine and masculine energies. And that balancing and harmonization within, it's going to reflect on the outside in your reality. And it's going to lead to major abundance because you are not just in tune with yourself, but you're on path with what it is that you are here to do. You're in alignment, in other words. There's a strong need for those of you, I have to say this, in coupled relationships, partnerships, whatever it is, whether it's marriage or long-term partnerships. There's a strong need for you to maintain your sense of self. Look what we have underneath it. Hold space, grow within your situation, wait for important information. There's a sense of making sure that you maintain your sovereignty, even if you're in a long-term partnership, and you maintain your fire, your spark, and who you are, because I feel like it's an important element in your mission here. You're meant to, many of you are meant to travel, to go out. That's how you're learning, and that's part of your mission. Okay, let's tap into some guidance for you all. Sorry for the barks, you all. Okay, this shuffle didn't go as well. Let me shuffle one last time before we pull some guidance for you for October. Okay, can we get some guidance, please, for my Scorpios? What guidance? What guidance or advice does the universe have for my Scorpios, please? What guidance or advice does the universe have for my Scorpios, please? Okay. We got the Empress again at the bottom. You guys, this came out twice. This is an amazing energy. Libra, Taurus energy. I get grounding. A lot of Taurus. This is, you're stepping into your power, calling in. Look at that little flame with the bee. Again, this to me signifies the mission you're here to do, your purpose. You're stepping into your power big time. I feel like you've recognized it as well. Okay, your advice. We have the Five of Cups, water, and the Four of Swords. Okay, this may be the hardest thing for my Scorps, for you all. Letting go. There's something about the past that I'm sensing here that you guys are holding on to. What is that saying about milk spilling? Like crying over milk spilled or spilled milk? I got that with this. Some of you are just remembering things and you're having trouble letting them go, but this is also, I feel like, a disconnection in some relationships. Some of you are just miscommunications with relationships, empty cups, spilled milk, disappointments. And again, we do have the Lovers and the Two of Cups. To me, this could speak to someone significant in your life. It could be your current partner or someone that you're in the process of leaving. But there's something here that's indicating your advice is to obviously not to go into this and stay in it. It's to change the situation, to leave this, to let it go. There's a need to also take a step back and to rest. Some of you are thinking over, I feel like you're in your mind, thinking over and over. And there's a need for you to rest, to take a time out. Literally draw your swords, like put them up and get some type of stability, especially in your mental landscape. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini or those that have perhaps Mercury, or maybe their moon in Gemini or in the other placements. Hold on, I'm going to get another deck. I want to clarify the Five of Cups. You're just being guided to let go of any relationships that are making you feel this way, that are taking more than they're giving, that are not reciprocal, where you're putting in way more effort and it's still not panning out. Like they keep spilling, because that's a lot of liquid that's spilled out. It's not just a drop, it's a shitload. And so I feel like emotions, they're deep. I feel like you just need a Zen moment. Like, okay, I can't do this anymore, because this involves communication. A lot of communication with someone that you've had. Can we clarify the Five of Cups, please? These cards are so slippery. Can we clarify the Five of Cups, please? Can we clarify the Five of Cups? Time. Okay, we got two cards. Clarifying the Five of Cups, we got the Nine of Wands, fire energy, and Ace of Coins, earth. Some of you have persisted, have really, really tried to make this work over and over. I feel like you've given this, it could be one relationship or several relationships. You're being guided. Wow, there's like a new start coming, but I feel like you're committed to whatever it is that you're working on, or you've been working on with this, I'll just say, spilled milk situation. I'm strongly getting, apart from the traditional meaning of the Nine of Wands, wow, you're being called to use your intuition. This has been a slow and steady, wow, I'm getting a lot of energy. You've persisted in this dynamic for a long time. I think you've tried so much. This has been something that you've been working on for a long time. This could be, again, one relationship or two, and you may actually be separating or taking a break from a partner right now, or a relationship. Maybe it's a roommate you live with, but again, I'm strongly getting a romantic relationship with the with the Lovers and the Two of Cups. I feel like, especially with the coins, this speaks to earth energy. You've been in this for a while. It could have been years. I'm not talking like weeks or months. I'm feeling years. For some, it could be 9 years plus 1, 10. You could have been with this person 10 years. but it's been a minute here. You've persisted, stayed committed, tried to make this work, but I feel like it's just not working. Can we clarify the Four of Swords, please? Your change in pathway, again, I sensed in the beginning that some of you are going to be ending relationships. The change in your pathway. Oops, you guys, I have to go down. One sec. The card fell. The change in pathways is going to dictate for some of you which relationships are going to stay and which are going to go. We got the King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, some of you have been trying but haven't been successful in maintaining certain boundaries with those. It's a very disempowered energy. At the bottom, we have the World card again. Holy shit, this is again in your guidance, in your advice. The World card twice. Some of you are going to end a big cycle concerning, I'll just say, some people in your life. We're going to move on. Okay. Excuse me, I want to correct it. This is the Knight of Swords. Okay, I read that differently then. Intuitively, I got King of Swords, but it was meant to be said, so I'm not going to even reverse what I said. But this also speaks to communication. I don't know why I said the King of Swords. Some of you are done, or like, I heard mute, but some of you are not talking right now, perhaps to some people or a partner or a spouse. The communication has decreased significantly and you guys have taken a time out, like a reprieve. I sense just like a distancing there. And again, depending on my verbs, because I use a lot of past tense verbs, this can occur for everyone. It could have already occurred, be in the process of occurring, or will be occurring. Take it as it resonates because you all are on different timelines. And it's not going to happen for everyone at the same time. And for some, it may change simply because energies change. What other messages, please, for my Scorpios for October? What else do they need to know? We have guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Ooh. Again, something I mentioned earlier, I believe. You guys, I feel, have gone through such a significant shift, a major shift, especially with the healing that you have done. And this is coming as well. You've done so much work that you're not the person who you are. And if some of you are in certain relationships, it's going to feel different. They can't. There's no way they can operate in the same way anymore. Some of you may be dealing with guilt, or people may be trying to guilt trip you, make you feel guilty for choosing a certain way, for considering something different, for saying this is what you want to do, and someone's guilt tripping you. Well, how can you do this? You know, we're in a team, or we have this or that, or again, take it as it resonates, if it's with a romantic partnership or with family. But there's a need for you to acknowledge whether or not these situations, we'll say, or the relationships you're in are actually helping you or holding you back. Because if they're holding you back, you may need to delve a little deeper and wonder what it is that you're holding on to. Because with this next lunation, with this new moon in Scorpio, Scorpio asks us to let go, right? Let's get a message from the Pleiadians, please. What messages or message do the Pleiadians have for my Scorpios? The whole deck I thought was going to fall. Explore imaginary worlds. Holy shit, you guys. We got that. Remember at the bottom of the deck of the Numinous card, we got the mystery, the unknown, other worlds. Explore imaginary worlds. I told you, I feel like you all have been traveling somewhere. We'll just say 8th house, 12th house energy. It's in the unknown, whether it's through your dreams, astral travel, Maybe you're doing, what's that thing called with plants? Plant medicine, journeying, because a lot of healers also are able to travel to different realms and dimensions. Some of you have that capability. Intuitive flashes. Yep. You're getting a lot of messages, or will be receiving a lot of messages. I felt that earlier with all the winged creatures. There's messages coming for you about this, and they're all coming from these, we'll just say, other worlds, metaphysical worlds. At the bottom, we have uncertainty is exciting. The unknown again. You're about to enter a chapter which may be wholly unfamiliar to you, and that may even scare you. Just realizing like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what's going on. It may felt like your life was put in a blender. Someone put blend, not even blend, they put like the highest speed, and you're like, what the F just happened? I feel like internally, many of you have just transformed to such a degree. It's almost like your first spiritual awakening. You know, where you're just discombobulated. It's like this energy that I see with these paintings. Bubbles, sparks, lines. It's like trying to make your way out of it. And you're trying to find a way to make sense of everything that's coming up. How things are evolving. Some of you have never saw this coming. Can we get a final animal guidance card, please, for my Scorpios? What messages do the spirit animals have for my Scorpios? Nope, I thought one turned over. Hold on. Cards are getting twisted. We got one card that turned over. Okay. Puffin. Partnership. Holy shit. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. I got guided right now with an arrow. Actually, it was a finger. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. We've had this come up before, Scorpios. If any of you have been following my readings, people are going to be essential to your pathway forward. It's important that you reach out, ask for help. Don't stay too long under your rock, aka your sanctuary, your safe zone. Reach out, because this is going to be key. Helping you identify and find yourself. It's literally knowing that you can hold who you are in strength, in truth, with others. Some of you may have strong Aries placements. My Scorpios, thank you so much for being here with me. I hope this resonated with someone. This was an extremely powerful reading. So much happening for you all. I just heard, like, now you know what it's like being a Scorpio. If this resonated, comment down below. I'd love to hear what your experiences are like, what's happening, and as always, get to know all of my Scorps. Also, if this resonated in any way or helped you, I would love it if you could support me and share this video or hit the thumbs up button, like or subscribe, so that others can benefit from this as well. And finally, if you made it this far into the video and would like to be entered into a free 1-hour tarot and oracle reading, personal reading with me, comment down below your favorite fruit. Because on Wednesday, November 2nd, I will be doing a live drawing for this reading on my live stream. And I will announce the winner and post it on that live stream's comment section. So my Scorpios, thank you again for being here. I'm really happy that hopefully I could have helped. I'm wishing you a beautiful October, and I will see you soon in your season. Take care.